are lonely and poor.
But like, with money.
Okay.
What's up?
What an I Want song. Because what the hell are you asking for? Hello everyone, welcome back to Overdose Reactions. My name's Casper Fox, this is Mortius, and today we are back with STARKID Sundays.
We are here with episode 2 of Twisted, which is going to be... Oh, I forgot, this show doesn't actually have the songs included in it, which is going to be Mason, these songs! Wow, that seems like such a great song or songs that we're gonna see in this part. Casper, I am so glad that you are enjoying this as much as I hoped and more than you expected.
Yes.
Twisted is definitely a very unique show, but it's got a very special charm to it, and I am very excited to see what you think as we continue through. Now that you know what the show is about, like, obviously you couldn't really make any kind of thoughts or predictions at the beginning of episode 1 because we just didn't know what we were getting into. But now that you know, we've kind of got like a much darker, selfish version of Aladdin versus a more sympathetic version of Jafar. Where do you think the story goes from here? Do you think it's going to completely change and go off of Aladdin's rails? Do you think it's just going to follow the same story beats bit by bit, but like... just provide a different perspective on them? Like, do you have any thoughts on what it might be?
I think that we're gonna see the whole lamp thing next, and then bring in Genie. Because I assume that the person we saw in the beginning was the Genie. Like, that's at least my prediction for that. So hopefully we'll get that, and we'll have like him coming to try and steal the entire kingdom while Jafar's trying to maintain order or whatever.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe.
I like that. I like that. Well, let's find out right now with episode 2. Whew.
All right, it's imperative that this prince's visit is a happy one, and who knows, maybe he and the princess will hit it off.
Yeah, maybe.
Like marrying her
Oh, Prince Ahmed, your excellency!
Is this how your kingdom treats its guests, Jafar? Take a look at this.
Oh, that's the tiger, I presume. And that actually happens, doesn't it?
It does. It happens in the movie. This straight up is how it goes, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Take a look at this. Tell me, what do you see?
Your heart boxer shorts, my liege.
What else?
Your ass cheeks, my lord.
Ass cheeks. They're hanging out. And what's this? Blood. Blood on my ass cheeks. Tell me, Jafar, how the fuck did it get there?
Tiger bite.
Is it because...
It is because your princess just sicked a Bengal tiger upon my ass!
His delivery is absolute peak. Every line he delivers is cinema.
And is the red on their faces, is that the lighting? Or are they actually like, is that like... Because that adds so much.
I think it's a combination of them, because you'll see in later songs, Dylan Saunders, who plays guitar, plays Jafar, gets very sweaty at points. So his outfit is famously very hot. But I think there is also some lighting to it, because it is more and less in some scenes.
I am lucky.
Are we going to see him play guitar?
And small.
I am grateful for your tiny ass, my lord.
I cannot believe that she thought that she could feed a prince to a Bengal tiger and that there would be no political consequences.
Yeah, literally.
That's a really good point. Like, in the original movie, we straight up see a leader, or at least a royal figure of a foreign nation, get physically assaulted by the princess, and nothing comes of it.
Can you imagine if like a leader of like a country that desperately needs... I'm reading the sentence in my mind. I will not finish it.
Tiger, and that there would be no political consequences. This really is an act of war, Jafar. And she treated it as if it were a throwaway joke.
Yeah.
As if I were some silly side character here only to illustrate her reluctance to get married.
Very good point. That's a really good, I'm realizing how f***ed up the movie is.
That's
now.
why a lot of this
bro.
is really cool, seeing like when they present things as if they're like actually just like played straight instead of for gags. How many of the events of the movie are like, oh yeah, that wasn't a good thing that our main characters did, huh?
Do you know the channel Cinema Sins?
Yes.
I'm kind of feel like Cinema Sins has like a really strange approach to like in comedy they try to tear movies down and that way, right? But sometimes they'll have some funny points with like why aren't you doing the logical thing here? Why are you doing this? Or like you survived this and stuff like that. It's giving me the same vibe as this. This is way more creatively put than what Cinema Sins does, obviously. But I love shit like that. It's
Okay. Fair enough.
Silly side character here only to illustrate. Consider your kingdom's greatest exports over the last 10 years. Toys, exotic fish, trash compacting robots, and other such incredibles.
Gotcha. Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Wall-E. Gotcha.
And?
Yes. And other such incredibles. Oh,
there you go.
Very nice. I don't see that as Disney. I see that as Brad Bird.
Fair.
Only.
But it's Pixar. I mean,
yes, very true.
Like,
very true.
I don't see it as like Disney, but I still see it as like Brad Bird's Pixar era. Like I do still associate.
Yes.
And remember, I don't know if you remember, Prince Ahmed is from the kingdom of Pixar.
Yeah.
That's why this is the joke of like all your best exports have been from us over the last 10 years.
What? Your best exports, but wouldn't that mean that the stuff that's exported from the kingdom that Jafar is ruling? Your best exports.
But like a lot of the times, like kingdoms will have, like if there's a kingdom that is a trade center, like if the kingdom of Pixar, obviously we're taking this way too seriously, but if the if the kingdom of Pixar is not in a place for good trade, they might send their stuff in like a trade agreement to a more central area so that they can export it.
Okay.
Like, for example, let's just throw something out there. Like, a landlocked state in the United States isn't technically going to export things like bread and wheat to another country. They would have some kind of trade agreement with a coastal state that would then export it. So the bit is like, obviously from a meta perspective, since Disney owns Pixar, it's Disney's exports, but you could also say like, Pixar makes these things, then gives them to the Magic Kingdom, who then sends it off, and it becomes their most successful export.
Gotcha. Okay, understood. Yes, you're so right.
Fish. Prepare for war.
No, Ahmed, wait!
No! Nobody makes an ass of Prince Ahmed!
So that is our introduction to Prince Ahmed. Don't worry, you don't really have to remember him, but...
Princess, you've got some splaining to do. Oh no. No, the Indian swallowtails, they've escaped.
No! I set them free.
But those birds were imported from a foreign land. They can't survive here. The hawks will have them within the hour.
That is actually one of the things where, as a cage metaphor, Jasmine, like, releases a bunch of birds, which is not how animals in captivity work usually.
Well, an hour free is better than a lifetime in a cage.
Greetings, fine
Bird and cleaned up after. What kind of a life is that?
That's
When are you going
pretty
to learn
sweet
to
life, I would say.
Consequences. That prince you just sicked a tiger on has threatened our kingdom with war.
Oh, it's not a big deal. He was such a joke. Just like every other swaggering peacock I've met.
But not all of your suitors have deserved a tiger set upon them. What about that first prince? He was a charming fellow.
I heard he once made out with a girl while she was blacked out.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, that's, yes, yeah.
But the prince was a charming fellow, what do you
It's
mean?
not charming. That's kind of rapey.
Okay.
Well,
Goodness
what
gracious.
about Prince Eric, the seafaring flautist?
He fucked a fish.
He did not fuck a fish.
He wanted to fuck a fish.
Oh, predator fish fucker! Will anyone ever live up to your impossible standards?
I forgot how much I actually love this show.
Get married one of these days.
Never. Marriage is a medieval construct that represents the ownership of women. It's like slavery.
Oh my god.
Grapes! Besides, if I do...
What's wrong, Casper?
Nope.
You don't wanna
Nope.
give your commentary. You don't wanna touch on this
Nope.
one. No Casper
Nope.
commentary at this point.
Nope.
I'm very
Nope.
interested. This is, believe it or not, probably like low top 5 heaviest handed political commentary in this show. So I'm curious if you will maintain your vow of neutrality.
Mary, I want it to be for love.
Oh, Aladdin
One
said
of these
Jesus.
days, you're going to learn that life isn't about dreams coming true. It's a series of compromises and disappointments. I was hoping that Prince Ahmed could fix our kingdom's problems, but now we are worse off than ever, and I've got to find a way to clean up your mess.
But you... Being a princess is so stifling.
Oh my
I'm
god.
suffocating in this palace.
Fan princess?
She's called Slave
Now I'm
One?
kind of chilly.
Her name is Slave One!
She's just named after the Star Wars ship. Don't worry about it.
What the fuck? I didn't see that yet.
Oh, shroud of silk, my lady.
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
wear this. Did you know they make these things in sweatshops? Where have you been?
Spinning silk in your private sweatshop, mistress.
Jesus
You
Christ.
actually work in one of those?
Yes.
That's supporting a corrupt system. You're
Oh
part
my
of the problem.
god. Oh my god. It's like the people who were. No, actually, no. No, actually, no.
No, do it.
No.
Do it.
Nope.
Do it.
Nope. No.
Do it.
No.
I'll do it.
Nope.
It's like the people who try to pull the you complain about capitalism on your iPhone. Very interesting. And it's like, that's not how,
works.
Mason, put the medieval meme. I'll send you it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Is that the joke you were gonna make, or was there something else?
Something along the lines of it. I just feel
Okay.
like that's the people who like for example, there's I think there's still probably like a boycott of like Starbucks or
Yeah.
McDonald's or some shit. There's always one going around. It's because they support something or whatever. But it's always you go for the people that work there who are literally just if they quit their job because of that, they will die. They will starve. They won't make money. So it's like you can't blame the people working there. If you want to boycott, sure, go for it. But like the way that's like the same vibes this is giving me, bro. Like
Yes,
like
people
you're standing from
who
a very privileged position.
Villainize the people working for these places. Yep, nope, 100%.
Yes, princess.
Am I the only one who wants more out of life?
Oh my
I
god,
just
of
want
course
to
she
be
gets a song.
free so badly. You slaves could never understand this feeling.
Yes, princess.
I'm the most powerful girl in the land. With a wave of my hand, I can give a command.
Mason,
Just like
Mountain Lion.
I love. Oh shit! No! Don't do that. I'm not her, man. No, that's not. No. Because Mason gets paid to put that mountain lion there.
I get paid?
Right here, Mason. I'll give you a few more bucks. Mountain lion.
I have to pay for this too!
Yay! Yeah, but
Wow, way to just wave your hand and give a command to Casper. Casper the Overlord.
Oh my fucking god.
whatever, 'cause they don't understand. Look at my life from the outside, and sure, I've got servants and tigers and stuff. You're probably thinking she's got everything.
What?
It's just funny. Disney stole that from my culture, and now they stole that from Disney. Very cool.
Well, it's true, 'cause I do, but so the fuck what? It's not enough. I want a life of adventure with no
Nice tremolo.
orders I have to obey, and dangers galore, long as I can be sure that I'm safe and secure at the end
Dude, I
Right?
hate that this is such a good song.
Right?
But also, if you listen to that, so the violin has, so when you're doing the it's called a tremolo.
Okay.
And having to adjust the volume on that, like for a mezzo forte, is really, really, really incredible stuff. I gotta give
cool.
it to the violinist.
Props to them.
What?
I don't want to admit it because you and Mason are both going to make fun of me. Every single time that's ever happened in multiple other shows as well, including like that motif in Legally Blonde you kept pointing out, every
Yes.
time in our entire channel's history you've said the word tremolo, I just thought
Yeah.
that was an instrument that I hadn't heard of.
That's kind of valid, actually.
Oh,
I did
no,
not.
it's an
I did
approach.
not realize that was a performance technique on an instrument
Yeah.
I knew. I thought there was like a specific instrument that did that was called a tremolo, and
No,
I
that's
have
fair.
held that opinion from the second Legally Blonde episode to exactly right now, September 24th, 2025.
Well, it's fair. Like it's a little bit like you don't have a musical theory.
Yeah, I'm
background,
not
so that yeah, got it.
super instrumentally knowledgeable,
No, it's
but
good.
yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it's just like that. Like that's a tremolo.
Okay.
That's called a tremolo.
Good to know. But yeah, no, it's really good. Her vocal performance is incredible. And I love the just like dun 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 da 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 da. Like it's so
Very mermaidy.
Dangers galore, long as I can
Wish
be
I
sure
could
that I'm
be.
safe and secure at the end of the day.
especially because Part of Your World is like the iconic I Want song. Like that's like
Oh, yeah.
the number one I Want song.
Oh yeah.
The one thing that I find really interesting about this is like it really shows that she's naive, but actually well-meaning. Because what she's describing is like a reasonable utopian request. It's not
Yeah.
realistic, but like everything she's asking for, like it would be so easy for her to be like, I want all the gold in the world, and I want this, and I want that, and I want this. And that's not what she's saying yet. Like in this verse, that's not what she's saying. And I do find it really interesting that it's just like, in a perfect world, you could have the thrill of an adventurer and the comfort of a palace. But that's not realistic, and like the privilege that she doesn't, it's really genuinely fascinating.
I've got to escape from this palace for a life where I'll truly be free. I'll go live somewhere new, just as big with a view and a few dozen servants attending to me. That's all I'm asking for. I just want everything and more.
Jesus Christ. Is that the song title?
Yes.
I want to live on the moon and eat it in a pie and keep it as a pet and wear it like a gemstone in my hair. And someday soon,
Listen to the musical hit on that. Listen to like,
and someday soon.
It's no
like
breakdown.
there's such an excellent little like instrumental thing that happens in the background there.
Full on toms. Phil Collins.
The people who say I'm just dreaming, like Father and Jafar,
Oh.
will see how wrong they are as I laugh in their faces through mouthfuls of moonbeam pie. I wanna make my own choices. I mean, please, is that so much to ask? But decisions are hard, and I'm being bombarded. Why can't somebody help with this arduous task? The life of a princess is fraught with complication. It's enough to make me wish I were lowly and poor.
But like with money.
Okay.
What's up?
What an I Want song. Because what the hell are you asking for? I want this.
Everything
but
and
that.
more.
But not that, but with this.
Yeah.
Being
All
poor
she-
with money?
All she's asking is for everything and more.
Right.
What I wouldn't give new situation. Each slave and guard makes life so hard.
Don't stand like that.
I'm always barred from having everything
And more.
and more.
Nice little poem response.
That is our
okay.
third song, Everything and More, and also the end of this episode. Except apparently there's 10 seconds left.
Probably just.
Okay, cool. It was just a little instrumental loadout.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was our episode 2. We have now been introduced to Princess Jasmine and Prince Ahmed. Although,
Yeah.
like I said, you're not going to have to remember the latter one.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the characters in this are pretty fucked up in their own way. Great representation of life, I guess.
So yeah, I mean,
mean-
yeah, a lot of it is just taking those things and playing them straight. But it is interesting how, like, even in this case, like, Jasmine is just naive, but she's not, like, evil or bad. Like,
No.
it would have been so easy to say, like, all the bad guys are good and all the good guys are bad. But, like, Jafar, Jasmine, they're both very complicated. Like, Aladdin's the only one so far that's, like, objectively just, like, a bad person.
Yeah. Jesus. This is I like that this is actually like this is fucking hilarious, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's also very much a conversation starter on a
Yes.
lot of topics.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I really like. I think they've really accomplished that well.
Absolutely. Well, episode 3 is where I got hooked because this kind of like extreme sort of like all over the place comedy isn't always my style as much anymore. It used to be a lot more, but not so much. Episode 3 is what really hooked me, so I'm really excited to
shit.
jump into that. Patrons are getting that right now. If you want it early, feel free to join us over there. But otherwise, make sure you are liking, subscribing, doing all the YouTube things, and making sure you catch next week's episode next Saturday. Nope, Saturday is my StarKid
Sunday.
slot. But if you want to see more StarKid, I also do it on Saturdays. So if you're subscribed to
Yay.
my channel and subscribed to this channel, then you get StarKid Saturday and StarKid Sunday. So there you go. Thank you all very much for being here, and as always, greet the world with open arms, and we will see you in the next video.
Mason Mountain Lion.
Cinema.
Peak. Can we make merch with that?